Hey everyone, we're Matt and Diane and welcome back to the Expats. If you're new here, we are an American couple planning on retiring in France and we are bringing you guys along for the ride.
Today's video is all about why more and more Americans, including us, are choosing to leave the US and start a new life in France.
But before we jump in, let's clear a few things up. A lot of people are assuming that we're doing this just to escape America. You know, you've got the politics, which we don't talk about on this channel.
Try not to.
Try not to. You've got the division, cost of living, cost of health care, and just that feeling of being unsettled.
And sure, those things are part of the picture, but that's not really it. We're not just running away from something, we are moving towards something a lot better.
We are chasing a slower, more intentional life, one with good food, real conversations, beautiful surroundings, and a culture that values balance over burnout.
And I've got plenty of burnout.
I do too. I have a lot of burnout.
So if you're curious about why Americans are choosing France, you are in the right place. But you might find it's not just about escape. It's about finding something that feels more like home.
And stick around because we're also going to share 3 French towns that we think American expats should have on their radar, plus some practical tips on visas, housing, and even learning the language.
So you might be wondering.
Not today. One of these days I'm going to spit that out on you.
No, you won't.
Yeah, well, if you catch me
You'll
off guard.
just spew it that way. So what's the big draw? For many Americans, France represents the ultimate mix of culture, beauty, and better work-life balance.
The ultimate mix of it.
Well, they know how to work and take their break.
Work to live, not live to work.
We take our break working.
I know I do.
I do too. I could be sitting here for lunch, and next thing I know, they're calling me on the radio.
Well, when you work from home and you get breaks in lunch, it's real easy to just stay there at that desk and keep working.
Well, with that thing in your ear, all you do is...
It's constant. Constant!
Could be a phone.
Constant phone calls. In France, you have breathtaking countryside.
Mm-hmm.
You have world-class healthcare. Mm-hmm. And let's be honest, that bread alone is reason enough to move over there.
From the snowy Alps to the sunny coastlines, France has something for everyone. Whether you're into skiing, wine tasting, or just wanting to slow down.
And one of the biggest reasons that Americans fall in love with France is their lifestyle. People take their time, meals are savored, and there is a real emphasis on enjoying life, not rushing through it.
We rush through ours.
Constantly rushing. Rush.
I mean, that's all I know is rush.
Almost stop. We need to become independently wealthy so we can go right now and go.
I'll go.
I need you to make us independently wealthy. There you go.
Didn't work. I don't know. Did you check the bank account?
Yeah, it didn't work.
Plus, there's a strong sense of community, especially in the smaller towns. Neighbors actually talk to each other. Imagine that.
Yeah, we don't talk to our neighbors.
No.
We avoid them like the plague.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. There's reasons.
I talk to our neighbors.
I should say some of the neighbors.
There's one or two
that we run from.
Well, we don't run from, we avoid.
Yeah, we do. Remember when that kid was sitting on the fence?
Oh, yeah. And he was asking our name.
He would, bless his heart. He doesn't know when to stop. And anyway, one day he was sitting on our fence and he's like,
on the very top.
Yeah. just sitting there and looking in our yard and looking at us. And he's like, "Hey, what's your name?" And I just told him. I just cannot.
He's just being innocent.
Yeah, yeah. And I like kids, y'all. People think I don't like kids. I do love kids. I mean, thank goodness, because we have 11 grandkids. But
We've just got certain kids that we've asked to be a little more careful because we'll find like 3 or 4 soccer balls in our backyard whenever we've got glass and plants and everything out here in the back, and they just keep doing it. So
screaming at midnight,
uh,
sound old. Get off my yard! Oh yeah, they rollerblade through our grass.
I haven't seen that yet.
Matt is so particular on his grass, y'all. It is so pretty. It is beautiful out there right now, and those kids will rollerblade through their grass.
It's thick and green, and compared to everybody else's yard, it looks very healthy.
Yeah, it's pretty. Rude? You know, Paris used to be the go-to place for expats, but that's changed recently. You know, more and more Americans are choosing smaller towns for a more authentic and affordable life. Yeah. Yeah.
That means more opportunity to truly integrate into French life, escape the hustle and bustle, and maybe even grow your own lavender field. Who knows?
Who knows? You never know. You never know.
But we will have chickens.
Lots of chickens. Talked about it. I want a garden. I want some land. 2-ish acres so that I can have a big garden and some chickens and a greenhouse.
We like eggs.
I like chickens.
We gonna eat them?
No. I can't eat them.
Why?
They're only for eggs.
We eat chicken all the time.
Oh, but not our own.
You can't do it.
I can't eat our own. No, I can't do that. So now we're going to talk about 3 French towns that are becoming more and more popular for American expats. And the first one we're going to talk about is Charlotte, Canada.
Canada.
I
guess.
Y'all know what I mean. It's in Bordeaux. And they have medieval streets, they have weekly markets, and an artistic vibe to them. And that has really been drawing in retirees and foodies like us. We're foodies. We love food.
We don't eat a whole lot. We just love food. We like to eat it.
Yeah, we might look like we eat a lot.
I've lost a lot of weight. I don't eat as much as I used to. Now, I used to put it away, but not anymore. Now, this town is super walkable. What are you laughing at?
Because right after we talked about just, used to putting food away, my chair popped, and I thought, is this chair going to break sitting on it? And then I thought, what would it look like if I was here on camera and the chair broke? Would I leave it in, or would I take it? Oh, that went through my head that fast.
You would leave it in.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, that was loud, and I've been told that I was loud. So
I'm actually the loud one in the house.
Oh, I'll tone it down.
Now, this town is super walkable. It's full of charm and is definitely surrounded by nature. Plus, it's more affordable than you'd expect for such a picture-perfect town.
Barking up the wrong tree, George. See what I did there?
Let's learn how to pronounce the name of this communal
The Raspberry White.
in France, in the Gare.
Now, the next town we're going to talk about is Uzès, and that is in southern France. It is a town that's known for its sunny weather, its friendly vibe, and a lively cultural scene.
It is perfect if you're looking for a tight-knit community, warm climate, and easy access to both countryside and cities like Nimes or Avignon. Oh my goodness. I can't believe you said that.
You never know what's coming out of my mouth.
True.
And finally, let's talk about Saint Jean de Luz. This is a town on the Atlantic coast in Basque Country. This town has a unique French-Spanish culture mix and a strong expat presence, and it's beautiful.
So if you want the beach life and a dose of cultural richness and a slower pace like we want, this might be the place for you.
Living in Sarlat can be surprisingly budget friendly. A nice 2-bedroom rental averages around $750 to $900 a month, with utilities and groceries being significantly cheaper than in most US cities.
Uzes offers the quintessential cafe culture. You've got art, festivals, night markets, and fresh produce that will definitely ruin you for American supermarkets.
Yeah, I want all those.
I can't wait for the markets.
No, it's going to be fun.
I
It's
mean,
going to be fun.
whether it be the food markets, whether it be the goods market, for like all the
Croissants.
the brocants and everything. I can't wait for that.
No, it's going to be fun.
See, out here, I love to go to antique stores and see what I can find. I mean, I found a few good things that I actually bought and brought home. But
Yeah, 1977 Dallas Cowboys picture.
it's the full 1977 Dallas Cowboys team. It's the whole picture of the team. It was great. And yes, I bought it.
Quit smirking.
I'm trying to look happy for the camera.
I'm really not happy in real life. Trying to look happy for my fans. Now, Saint Jean de Luz is all about traditions. You've got Basque festivals, seaside concerts, and local dance events. It is a great place to plug into something real.
For most Americans, the long stay visitor visa is the first step. You'll need proof of income, health insurance, and a place to stay. The process isn't hard, but it is paperwork heavy and bureaucratically slow.
Yeah. In smaller towns, you will find rentals through local agencies or Facebook expat groups. If you want to buy, you're going to be dealing with agents and notaires. A notaire is sort of like a legal real estate referee of sorts.
They just don't have the white and black stripes.
Yeah.
Now, learning French is key. Even basic phrases go a long way. We recommend apps like Duolingo, Babbel, Rosetta Stone, a YouTube channel, or your local language exchanges, especially once you arrive over there.
And we have also put together a full relocation planning kit with helpful French phrases, budget planners, research checklists. That is all available on our Patreon page if you want a little extra help.
So to recap, whether you're drawn to the historic charm of Sarlat, the sunny markets of Uzès, or the seaside calm of Saint Jean de Luz, I said it, France really can feel like home.
The key is doing your research, staying flexible, and embracing the adventure. It's not always easy. I don't expect this to be easy. I expect it to be hard. But man, is it going to be worth it when we are there in France, retired. I mean,
The one thing I've got to learn how to slow it down and be more patient.
yeah, patience is not my virtue. It's somebody's, but it is not mine.
Patience is very hard. I'm used to doing stuff and getting it done. I want results real quick, but I just got to learn to slow down.
I do too. Gosh. It's going to be very humbling.
It will be,
It absolutely will be.
and it'll probably be a lot less stress on the body and mind.
Yeah, absolutely. But what I mean, humbling is we're going to be in a country where we don't know the language, we don't know anyone, and so that leaves you pretty vulnerable.
And we'll never be perfect on the language.
No.
And I'll guarantee you, I am going to be the first person to admit that I will screw up a lot.
Oh, me too.
And I'm not shy. You know, I mean, I'll screw up and I'll take it if I screwed up. But I want to do what I can and do my best when we get out there. And if I mess up, I mess up. Laugh at me. That's okay.
I laugh at him all the time. So are you guys thinking about making the move also? Drop your questions in the comments. We will try our best to answer or find an answer. And we absolutely love connecting with others who are wanting the same thing. We are also so thankful because we have received a lot of comments with some suggestions for smaller towns. And
Yes.
since we cannot be over there right now ourselves, we depend on that. And we are so thankful for you guys that have offered that up for us. Really, honestly, we appreciate that. George just even though what that was. Don't forget to check out our merch in our store. It really helps support the channel and it keeps us going. And don't forget, you can also join us on our Patreon channel and our Buy Me a Coffee page. And you can also join this channel by clicking the button below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be informed of when our next video will be out, which will be next Friday at 3 p.m. Central. So you guys have a great week and we will see y'all next Friday.
Avienta.